Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Man here. I hope you're doing well. So yesterday we heard that Ian McKellen, or over the weekend, he was at a fan event for Lord of the Rings. They're still doing that. He also, when they want to meet up with some of the other hobbits from Hobbiton, I don't know what hobbits were there, but there were some real hobbits, not real actors from the movie, okay? Okay. And you know, they're working on this new Lord of the Rings movie, The Hunt for Gollum. It's going to come out in 2027, December. They were still over 2+ years away. But it means they're going to start shooting it by the end of this year, early next year, start shooting the movie. They've been taking about 4 to 5 months to shoot, all the editing, post-production, and then the marketing and all that. And certainly they're going to want to market the shit out of that movie. But Ian McKellen came out and said, yeah, you know, I read the script for the new Lord of the Rings, and it looks like Gandalf is going to be in it. And that Frodo, character named Frodo Baggins is going to be in it. Frodo Baggins? I know him. Mr. Frodo. So, now some people are going, Gandalf I can see, Ian McKellen returning, no brainer. I don't know how, you wouldn't be able to recast Gandalf. First of all, this story takes place in the Fellowship of the Ring after Gandalf goes to Hobbiton and they have a little party with Bilbo. He leaves and goes and finds out, he does the research on the ring and he finds out that Gollum has it. And then and apparently he meets up with Aragorn at some point, and they go after Gollum. And then when they can't find Gollum, or whatever happens, then that's when Gandalf returns to Hobbiton and realizes, oh no, Frodo, that is the ring that Gollum had. You know, they throw it in the fire and, oh, there's markings. Strange markings. Some form of elvish. And that's it. So what happens in the first act of the Fellowship of the Ring. So seeing Ian McKellen return is a no-brainer. Because if they recast that role, that would be very weird to watch the Fellowship of the Ring and maybe, watch the Hunt for Gollum before the Two Towers or whatever, but still knowing that takes place in the middle, after the first act of the Fellowship, it would have been very weird. So seeing Ian McKellen return, no-brainer. When we got him in The Hobbit, return. So this is, like I said, easy. Now Frodo Baggins, you say, I can look at it as two ways. Either they recreate one of the scenes from the Fellowship and they bring back Frodo, or they're going to explore a little bit more with Frodo once he finds out he has the ring, before he goes off on his mission, his quest. And it's either a no-brainer. I mean, once again, when you see the Hobbit movies, Legolas was not part of the Hobbit book, but somehow Legolas, Orlando Bloom, returned for the Hobbit movies, even though his character was nowhere to be heard from in the Hobbit book. So, them bringing in Frodo, and it takes place in the same time frame of the Fellowship of the Ring, it makes sense. Now, the question is still on my mind, on your mind, and I know it is. We all want to know. If you're bringing back Ian McKellen, if you bring back Frodo, you're going to have Gollum, Andy Serkis. Well, in the story of the hunt for Gollum, Gandalf teamed up with Aragorn, Strider, Rider from the North. Are we going to have Viggo Mortensen return? Viggo. You gotta. You can't have Gandalf and not have Viggo. Or you can't have Ian McKellen and not have Viggo Mortensen. Then you might in the story takes place after the first act of the Fellowship. Can't replace the actor. No can do. And also, what about our boy, Samwise Gamgee? Samwise, the Brave. Are we going to bring back Sean Astin? If we're going to have Frodo, you better have Sam. Sam, Frodo, Sam. It's like spaghetti and meatballs. Not lamb and tuna fish. So yeah, those are still questions. You know, are we going to still see, is Viggo going to show up? Is Sean Astin? How much of a role is Frodo going to play in this? Is it just going to be like The Hobbit, where he shows up at the very beginning, and then we don't see him again till the very end in the third film in the Hobbit trilogy? Maybe. But let me know, like I said, we're going to start hearing a lot of stuff, because they're going to start shooting this by the end of this year, early next year. So, get ready. Well, let me know in the comments below. Are you looking forward to the hunt for Gollum? Are you happy to see Ian McKellen and Frodo? Frodo Baggins is his name. Let me know in the comments below. And it better be Elijah Wood. I didn't even mention Elijah Wood. It better be fucking Elijah Wood. If it's not Elijah Wood, don't bother. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment.